Hello and welcome. We're going to have a quick look at the LEGO Ideas set number 24, which is the Flintstones set. We're going to compare it to some of the other LEGO Ideas sets as well, including the Winnie the Pooh house for size of boxes, size of sets, what minifigures come with them, and so on and so forth. You can see this box is a completely different style to some of the other LEGO Ideas. It's a bit more of a shoe-based box. So you've got all the really nice detailed artwork on the front, and you can see it does say LEGO Ideas number 24. And then you've got all the bright colours on the sides, and then you've got all the other little bits and pieces on the back. But how this one opens, and obviously how this was being displayed on the shelf, would have been slightly different to how they do it now, just because this is a completely different way of opening it. So it does actually open up just like a shoebox. So you can see, still got the instructions. I've been lazy and actually kept the, I haven't even sorted out the original pieces. So I have cheated. I actually did build this a good while ago, but I just thought, well, I couldn't strip the box apart because I was thinking maybe of cutting it up and then putting bits and pieces in either in picture frames or making like a big collage on a wall. That's why I've kept some of the boxes. I've not kept the boxes to resell. I've kept the boxes to do something with, and like everybody else, we haven't done anything with them, have we? So we just end up stockpiling. But instruction manual, you can see, really nice, bright and vibrant. You have got the LEGO Ideas design. You sort of do the whole meet and greet in the first couple of pages. So you can see you've got the fun facts on the side, so about his favourite elements, about it being stud knot on top. So it's a snot, brackets, micro ball joints and curved slopes. And then you've got the fan designer. Then you've actually got the LEGO facts, meet the LEGO designers, and then you can see they're just doing some bits and pieces for the Flintstones. Then we've got about the Flintstones on the inside, and then you've got a did you know, and then you've got a bio fact as well. So the instruction manuals for these are very, very bright and vibrant, which is really nice. And then after the first couple of pages, you then get into the nitty gritty of all the different bits and pieces. And I think there's only maybe 6 steps on this, 6 bags. So bag number 1 is the vehicle, which we will take a look at in a second. Bag number 2 is the base, front, add the tree in, and then you've got the detail on the back, and then you've actually got the little post box and the roof on top. So there are within this 100 and where are we? 169, 171, 173. So it finishes at 173. That is the last thing to add in. Now on the very, very back, it does have the other LEGO Ideas sets out for the time. Really regretting probably not picking that one up, because that might have been a cool thing to stand next to the new Prime set that is out at the moment. But that one was LEGO Ideas number 22. So if you picked up any of these or any of them before the Flintstones or after, then obviously please do let me know in the comments below. But we will now compare box sizes and sets to the Winnie the Pooh and some of the other LEGO Ideas as well. Okay, first thing first, they've obviously gone for a shoebox, as we've already discussed on this one, but they've gone for a much skinnier one on this. So this is much skinnier and taller, and you can just see the difference in sizes between the two. Now I do believe the brick count is very, very similar. So you can see how much space this saves on the shelf compared to this one, so you can see the difference between the two. But like I said, this was LEGO Ideas number 24, and this is LEGO Ideas number 34. So we will go over this in a completely different video, but I will get this set out now just to compare. But first thing first, we will have a better look at this one. As you can see, it is quite a cool set. The vehicle is absolutely massive. It does fit all the minifigures in, and the detail on the building is really, really nice. We'll rip the roof off and just have a quick look. Nowhere near a review whatsoever, but what I did find interesting again about the box is on this one, it doesn't actually give you the brick count, because they didn't introduce that for a while, and I think it took a little while for them to then introduce the actual dimensions and things as well. So on this box, it has none of that. It just literally says LEGO Ideas number 24, set number 21316. Now let's have a better look at this just here. Really cool. The roof just pops straight off, so we'll have a look at that after. You've got all the little bits and pieces on the inside, all the little bits and details. You can create whatever scene that you want to create. Now the backing does open up as well, so you can make him open, and then on the inside you've got the bowling alley if you want to make that. You've got some food which is obviously just falling off, so you can put in the bowl. Door opens up. You've got the sofa. There is a little fire just behind the chair as well, which is a nice touch. And then you have got some artwork on the side, so you've got some stickers to add in onto this one. But you have got them watching the TV, and on the telly the other character is missing, so that's the one that always sticks his head through the window, I do believe, in the actual cartoon. And then you've got the nice little bit of detail on the chimney breast. Now, moving on, super cute little, well, letterbox that just goes out the front. It does have the bit of mail that goes with it, but because I'm moving this around, it just kept falling out, so I've just thrown that to the one side. But you can see that the vehicle does park inside there. So if you, for whatever reason, wanted to display it like that, and they can park in with the house open, you can do. And I do believe the roof actually would still fit with it on top as well. So you can do it that way if you wanted to. I never have, because obviously it eats into too much space. So I've always had it closed, but you can just see how big the car is compared to the house. But we will compare the vehicle to some of the Speed Champion cars, just so you get the idea of that. We'll get the tumbler out and things like that as well. And the minifigures now, detail on them really, really nice. You do only get the 4 figures with this one. I think at the time, I think people would have liked a couple more minifigures to go with them. You might be able to get some customs to sort of complete everything, but it doesn't come with the little children or anything like that. It doesn't come with their kids. It's just the 2 family adults. So, but you can see the print's nice, detail's nice. It's just a nice little set. And what's even nicer for me is it didn't actually cost me anything, because I got it as a present. So that's even better. So what I do is I just make some space. I'll grab the Winnie the Pooh Lego Ideas set, so you can just compare them for size in case you do have the Winnie the Pooh Lego Ideas set. And then I'll see what other idea sets I have here, and you can just compare them for scale in case you want to try and backtrack this one and then put it into your city at some point. So as you can see, they are 2 completely different shapes. So this one is obviously much taller, and it is a little bit longer, and the back of that one does open up. But it is a nice looking set. Obviously it comes with a good handful of figures. There are 1 or 2 on the display still behind me, so this actually does come with the more figs. But size wise, even if I spin this one round, you can see just at the top just how much bigger the Winnie the Pooh one is with regards to probably, so there or thereabouts. It's a couple of studs wider, this one, obviously, as you can see, because it is surprising actually how much the bottom of that tree sticks out. But the length on this one is a little bit further. So if you do have this one and you're thinking, actually, you have got a good amount of space for that, then at least you know. Now, what it looks like from the back is this. So this is a completely enclosed unit. This one will open up. I'll do another video on this one at a later date, but obviously we're focusing on the Flintstones. You can see this one is actually a completely open back. So if you're not into that kind of thing, you can obviously build it up and do whatever it is you want to do on that. But I think they work really, really well. I think they look nice. Now I will grab one of the vehicles. In fact, what I'll do is right beside me, because I'm lazy, I'm not going to cut this bit out, I have the Lego Ideas Ecto 1. So this is this vehicle just here. So this is obviously quite a big car, but the Flintstones wagon is there or thereabouts the same width as this. So if we put this nose to nose, it is exactly the same stud width. So if you want a better understanding of just how wide this thing is, again, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 studs. 8 studs wide for the Flintstone. So that Ideas car is much longer, but we do have the Ghostbuster Firehouse hidden over in that corner. Now I will find 1 or 2 other Lego Ideas sets just to compare it with this Flintstones, and then you guys can make your own mind up if you want to backtrack the Flintstones. If you've got it, let me know in the comments below, and let me know where you put it and where you've displayed it, because I am still not 100% sure where to add it in my display. Okay, for the next comparison, just because it was closest, and this will be the last one, is the Treehouse. Now this is another Lego Ideas set. This thing is absolutely massive compared to the Flintstones, but they don't look bad side by side. Now I've had my Winnie the Pooh set next door to this, because I'm currently making a theme park, but tempted maybe to try and add a little bit more trees around the front and maybe just sneak that in there. But again, if I start to pan out, you can just see for size just how big this thing actually is and how much smaller the Flintstone set is. We'll have that just there, just for a better understanding and idea of just how much taller that one is compared to that, so you can understand why they're at different price points. And obviously the brick count does make a huge difference, but I am a fan of this set because I think it does look very smart, and you can obviously have some cool minifigures just driving around your city if you want to in this thing. So have you got it? Will you get it? Would you like it? Basically, that's it. Hopefully it's helped with regards to just the different heights of the completely different Ideas Lego sets. I am going to start doing a few more videos like this, because I always find it helpful myself when I start looking and trying to place things. I obviously find it's quite difficult. Modules are a little bit easier because they're there or thereabouts the same size. Whereas these Lego Ideas sets, I've learned very quickly, they are quite a pain to try and place. But I've got the treehouse, we've got the old fishing store, we've got the boat. Again, they're all Ideas sets. We've got the Ghostbuster Firehouse to go over. We've got the old Lego Movie 2 Apocalypse Bergs. There's loads of stuff that we've got. I've got all the boxes for them still, because like I said, I was going to cut them up. So keep your eyes peeled for those to come out in the near future. If that is stuff that you'd like to see, then obviously let me know. If you're not fussed, then let me know. I just won't waste my time. But fingers crossed it's something you like, because obviously it is Lego sets at the end of the day. A quick last look at this. It's a real nice set. Hopefully, if you have got it, you're enjoying it. And if you haven't got it, and you've been sat on the fence about it, then obviously maybe this might change your mind with regards to the detail and everything like that. But if you can like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.